Hi guys, so it's Friday and I've not got any different products on today. There's a couple of things left over that I still need to try out, but they're just not going to fit in with my routine right now. So I'm going to try the Nuke's face, body and hair oil on my hair over the weekend. And I'm also going to try the M&S Pure Instant Radiance Cream, which is the kind of mask that you put on and then wipe off. I'm going to try that on Sunday in place of my face scrub that I normally use on a Sunday. So I'll see how that works for me. And obviously I'll try the hair product as well on Sunday when I wash my hair again. And just do it so that it's both things in one video rather than split it into two separate ones. Obviously yesterday I showed you guys that I got the Leighton Denny nail varnish on with the crystal top coat. Still doing really well. I haven't got any chips, I don't think. Oh, I might have a little chip here. Let me show you guys. It focuses just on the very end of that nail, but really and truly there's not really any chips at this point in time. It seems to be doing really well. I probably won't do a video tomorrow to let you know how my nail varnish is getting on. I'll probably do it Sunday after I've used the other products, so you guys can get an update all in one video rather than doing it as tiny little short snippets each day. But so far I really like the Swell leave-in serum, the Protect and Renew. I think this is really good. Definitely get this again if I can, if it's on offer. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but I will link all the prices down below so you guys can see them. But no, I definitely think this is a good one. Probably something that I wouldn't use all the time because I know it's a lot more expensive than the products that I normally get from Home Bargains and from Avon. I normally try and get all my leave-in serums from Avon when they're on offer, so they're like less than £5 if possible. And obviously the two serums that I get from Home Bargains, which are the argan oils, they're like £1.99. So when these products are kind of like £17 or so for just a leave-in conditioner, which obviously comes in a bigger bottle than this, but I don't really want to spend that much on a leave-in conditioner, especially as the products that I use work. If they didn't work, then obviously I'd think, okay, I need to spend a little bit more to make it work for my hair, but I'm getting on well with the ones that I use, so it's something that I will use until it runs out. But I just might not be able to get this unless it's on offer from Marks and Spencer's. I think the Pure Correcting Primer is really good as well. Not so much if you use a cream concealer. Definitely only use it with a powder under your eyes. If that's where you're going to put it. It's an illuminating glow correcting primer. I wouldn't necessarily use it all over my face because it's such a small tube. I'd kind of want to save it and just use it for the areas that really need it. So my primer's just one from Superdrug, which I think is an NYC primer, which that's got the illuminating glow part in it as well. It kind of comes out shiny when you put it on, and it works really well for me. My primer lasts me all day if I wear makeup all day, or all through the night if I'm wearing it through the night. So when you pay sort of a couple of pounds for one from Superdrug versus one of these from Marks and Spencer's, where I can use my primer from Superdrug with a cream foundation and it not sort of get stuck together in my pores, I would definitely rather go and spend less money from Superdrug than use this one that makes all the cream, concealer and foundation sort of clumped together. But I did really like it when I used it just with the mineral makeup underneath my eyes. It did work for me, so it's just one where I would say it's best to use with just a powder foundation rather than a cream foundation. I also really liked the Dragon's Blood. It's got quite a nice smell to it. I'm not sure whether it did much for me. Obviously I used it the day that I got out the shower and my head felt really dry on the top here, and I sprayed it on and within an hour or so my head didn't feel dry anymore, and I don't know whether that was from this or whether it was just the moisture in the air, because obviously, like I said, over the past couple of days it's been raining and it's been quite humid, so I don't know whether it was a combination of this and the weather, or whether it was just this actually hydrating my skin. It's not something that I feel like I need to use every day though. I know some people do like to use things like this every day to hydrate their skin, but I use a anti-wrinkle cream every night before I go to bed when I take my makeup off, so that's really hydrating. And they always say that anti-wrinkle creams are best to use in the evenings. They tend to work twice as well when you're sleeping at night, whereas they have to work harder to penetrate the skin and go right down to the core sort of during the day. So I feel like what I've been using at night probably hydrates my skin more than enough, and I don't necessarily need to use this. But if you suffer with sort of dry skin, it's probably something that would really work for you, and it smells quite nice. So if you can get it on offer, I'd recommend getting it. The Leighton Denny nail varnishes, obviously this is just the normal nail varnish that I got in last year's beauty box. I really like these. They last a long time. They don't tend to chip as much. I obviously can't speak completely for the crystal top coat at the moment because I'm still trying it out, and I will want to try it with a couple of different other nail varnishes, but it seems to be working really well as a combo at the moment on my nails. They've not chipped yet, and normally my nails tend to chip sort of the day after I've done them, and obviously I painted my nails yesterday and I've not had any chipping yet. And I'm quite rough with my nails. I'm not a careful person, which is why I don't have all long nails and half of them are shorter. So these three are really long at the moment. This one's quite short. This one's not too short, but it's a weird shape because it keeps splitting at the sides. So for me, who's not careful with their nails, it really annoys me when nail varnish chips as well, because I tend to put nail varnish on to kind of strengthen my nails and stop them breaking as much. And I know sometimes if you wear nail varnish a lot, that can weaken your nails and they can break easier. But at the moment it seems to be working really well, definitely as a combo. I do really like the nail varnish on its own. It does tend to last quite a while as well. So I definitely recommend the Leighton Denny nail varnish from Marks and Spencer's. They're not too expensive either. I think they were about £13 each, and they always come in this size bottle. So this is obviously just a small tester bottle, so they'll come in this size bottle for £13, and I don't think that's too bad. Obviously I'm quite cheap with my nail varnish. Again, I only buy them from Avon at the moment. I buy the gel ones, which I tend to try and get for about £4. I think they're normally about £8, and I just wait till they come on offer, and I tend to buy them that way. I've got a couple of OPIs, but like I was telling you the other day, my black OPI chips like crazy, so it's not always worth it. I do have a pink OPI, which is a really subtle pink, and I think it's called Coney Island Cotton Candy or something. And it's a real light pink, so if you just put one layer of it on, you don't tend to notice that you've got any nail varnish on. But if you put a couple of coats on, it's just that nice, kind of gives it a white hint to it, and it just looks clean and fresh, and I really like that one. And that one will last me for at least a week without chipping, and I don't tend to put any top coats on with that one, so that one seems to work really well for me. But my black one just chips like mad. I think it just depends on your nail type as well. I've got friends that obviously use OPI and it lasts them ages, but obviously for me it's not working. So I definitely recommend the Leighton Denny nail varnishes. They're only £13. That's kind of cheaper than OPI, and obviously if you can get them as a set or reduced, that would be even better. I'm sure they do sets where you get the top coat in with the other colours. Go and have a look and just see what you can find. And the other thing I really liked was the Ren Keep Young and Beautiful Instant Firming Beauty Shot. This was the one that I used on Monday just on my face after I came out the shower and I'd done my face scrub. Obviously it felt sticky when I first put it on, felt sticky on my fingers, but it dried almost instantly and it felt really light. It didn't feel like I got a face cream on because it's more of a serum kind of cream rather than a cream, and it just felt really nice. My skin felt really soft afterwards. It was just really good. So I definitely recommend this one. See you later.